The technical change Iga Swiatek must make if she wants to beat Aryna Sabalenka and Amanda Anisimova. Iga Swiatek began her season with a thrilling comeback victory over Eva Liss at the United Cup. The world number 2 lost the first set to an inspired Liss, but she dug in to win the next 2 sets and secure the point for Poland. Swiatek arrived at the United Cup with an incredible record, and the Polish team were bolstered by a marvelous return from Hubert Hurkacz, who defeated Alexander Zverev in straight sets. The Pole will be looking to dislodge Aryna Sabalenka as the world number 1 in 2026, and Greg Rusedski has revealed how he thinks she can do that. Greg Rusedski shares the serving change Iga Swiatek should make. Rusedski was full of praise for Swiatek's work throughout 2025, but did highlight several areas the world number 2 should address. Speaking on off-court with Greg, Rusedski said, "Winning Wimbledon was huge for her last year, but I have a feeling she is aiming to win the French Open again. Losing at Roland Garros was a major disappointment for her because she was trying to get records like Rafa, Nadal in that tournament. The comparisons with her being the Rafa of the women's game and dominating at Roland Garros for years to come, so losing to Sabalenka was so tough. Last year was a bounce-back year for Iga. She had a lot to deal with the year previously, as the sleeping tablets she took were a little bit different, and that's why she had a difficult period for a month, but I expect her to bounce back well." Rusedski believes that Swiatek's serve could do with some improvement, and he even revealed how he would implement that. With her serve, you need to get her tossing arm up a little bit higher. The elbow is almost too high at times, and then she can't get around the ball and slice it. That's a little technical change she needs to do. It's very difficult. Her forehand is one of the best in the business, but if you are going up against someone hitting the ball hard and you have that extreme grip, it can be difficult, but she is a phenomenal mover, and that's why she defends it so well with her athleticism. Swiatek will not play another tournament until the Australian Open after her stint at the United Cup, meaning she has a week off before the first Grand Slam of the year. Iga Swiatek's record in Australia is interesting. Swiatek arrives in Australia having only ever won one tournament in the country, which came at the Adelaide International in 2021. The Pole defeated Belinda Bencic in the final to lift the WTA 500 tournament, but she is yet to reach another final down under. At the Australian Open, the star has only reached as far as the semi-finals. Swiatek reached that phase of the competition in 2022 and 2025. Swiatek lost to Danielle Collins in straight sets in 2022, and she fell to eventual winner Madison Keys in 3 sets in 2025. The star has appeared in the United Cup since its inception in Australia in 2023, but Poland are yet to win the event. High-voltage Iga Swiatek's next evolution: technical transformations to outplay Aryna Sabalenka and Amanda Anisimova. In the world of elite tennis, margins are wafer-thin. When one champion seeks to overcome rivals who are not only powerful but adaptive, it becomes less about raw talent and more about evolution, the willingness to refine, reimagine, and reinvent. Iga Swiatek, a player already lauded for her intelligence, variety, and mental fortitude, has mastered the art of modern clay court conquest. But to consistently topple 2 contrasting yet formidable challengers like Aryna Sabalenka, a bomb-armed baseline force, and Amanda Anisimova, a scrappy, counterpunching dynamo, she must undergo a new layer of technical growth. Let's explore, creatively and deeply, the changes that could elevate her game. Winface 1. Reinforcing the shoulder of power, a slightly more fearsome forehand. Swiatek's forehand is already a weapon, generating heavy topspin with remarkable consistency. However, against Sabalenka's flat, pace-driven game and Anisimova's quick redirects, she could benefit from nuanced aggression. Creative technical focus. Precision over spin overkill. Instead of unconstrained heavy topspin, she can incorporate flattened drives on key points to penetrate Sabalenka's court. Early preparation and shoulder engagement, subtly tightening the kinetic chain, from hip rotation to shoulder turn, could allow her forehand to cut through faster balls, especially on Sabalenka's serve returns. This doesn't mean abandoning what she does well. Rather, it's about combining her topspin finesse with more linear punch when tactically necessary, keeping heavy hitters off balance. Cyclone 2. A rebalance of backhand variation, borrowing from the classics. Swiatek's backhand, particularly down the line, is brutal in exchange. Still, against two contrasting opponents. Sabalenka, unrelenting in depth and pace. Anisimova, agile redirection and slice backhands. She may consider developing a more pronounced two-piece backhand arsenal. Technical enhancements. Deeper low slices, using the slice not only defensively but as an attacking setup shot to pull Anisimova forward, opening angles for drop shots or sharp cross-court winners. Flattened backhand punch. On Sabalenka's heavy balls, a flatter, compact backhand punch could steal time and reduce the defender's ability to reset rallies. This isn't just hardware, it's mindware, a strategic mindset that turns variations from occasional surprises into reliable tools. Gear 3. Serve touch UPS, sharpening the first strike. Modern tennis is dominated by free points. Swiatek's serve is solid, but against huge servers like Sabalenka, she needs more than solidity. She needs strategic serving that disrupts rhythm rather than coexists with it. Service tech change ideas. Bigger out-wide serves on deuce courts. Drawing Sabalenka off the court forces her into directional errors. Kick serve precision. Against Anisimova's quick step-in returns, elevating the kick serve on second can push her deep and buy Swiatek critical time to control the next ball. A slightly more aggressive first serve strategy, with placement over pure velocity, blends perfectly with her court IQ. Lightbulb 4. Net integration, transforming from baseline weaver to frequent finisher. One of Swiatek's greatest swords is her ability to rally from the baseline with intelligent construction. But when hitting head-on with Sabalenka's raw pace and Anisimova's counterpunching, subsidiary approaches to the net could tilt the scales. Creative deployment. Early rally approach shots, not just chip and charge, but approach shots that transition her into offense, freeing her from extended baseline duels. Hand speed at the net, working on quick reflex volleys and directional touch could give her an edge in half-court exchanges where both Sabalenka and Anisimova are less comfortable. Picture Swiatek stepping forward confidently after a deep, wide return, not as a gamble, but as a planned tactical instrument.